Philadelphia fell to 3-5 with Monday night's loss to Chicago, and 4 of those 5 losses, they have blown a fourth-quarter lead. Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz. Glad to be with NFL.com's Pat Kerwin. Glad to be with you here on CBSSports.com. The Eagles hosting Arizona. And, Pat, you know, when you look at the Eagles and who they have lost to, because that's almost as important as the record itself, losses to Atlanta, losses to Chicago, teams they may be fighting for wild card spots with come December and January. Is it conceivable to say they have to go 8-0 to make the playoffs?
I think 7-1 might get them in. I don't think they can go 8-0. I don't even think they can go 7-1. There's too much inconsistency here. The one thing that's left for these guys is the division title, where it doesn't require an X number of wins. I think the wild card right now for them is much harder than the division title. They're 2-1 in the division. They have 3 games left. They can manipulate that, sweep the division, and hope for a little luck. That's the only choice they have left.
Yeah, and that would have to be the case because, remember, they already lost to the Giants at home as well this season. You know, Pat, LaShawn McCoy has made some great plays. He leads the NFL in total rushing, in rushing yards this season, and the Eagles lead the NFL in rushing yards as a team. But, you know, the rest of the offense seemed to struggle against the Bears. Why aren't Deshaun Jackson and Jeremy Maclin more explosive?
Well, why they're not more explosive, I think it's a lot of things. But number one, they're still trying to get him the ball. Between those 2 receivers last week, they got 17 targets. So they're trying to get him the ball. A couple things happen. There's some drops in here that would frustrate any coach. There's Maclin, who seems to tend to go down with the football when he catches it to the ground. Where's the yak for a guy with that kind of athletic ability? And the disruption of Michael Vick. Michael Vick's being moved off his launch point a little too much, and it's hard to get those balls accurately put in there.
Yeah, and Julius Peppers extremely disruptive. Not to say that the Arizona Cardinals will be the same way, but at least, look, you look at the Cardinals the last couple of weeks. They went to Baltimore, and they had a 24-3 lead. Now, they blew it, but they played well in a game that nobody expected them to actually play well in. They came home. They fought back with John Skelton. Now, this was supposed to be the game, Pat, where Kevin Kolb got to face his old team, and as we're taping here on Thursday, it doesn't look like that'll be the case. If he does go, though, if he's able to come back off of this foot injury, Andy Reid knows him better than anybody else.
Yeah, and Kevin Kolb right now, I'm not going to call him a bust. It's too early to do that. It's unfair. But he clearly is struggling inside an offense he doesn't know very well. He's being sacked a lot, more than once every 10 pass attempts. And what's that tell me? It tells me that he's still struggling with the identity of this offense, where to go with the football. He's coming up. He's on the road. Yeah. A team, the Arizona Cardinals, don't score on the road. 17 points a game is their average. They haven't won a game on the road. It'd be a disaster for Kevin Kolb against Trent Cole and Jason Babbitt.
And be a disaster if it's John Skelton as well. You know Ken Wisenhunt very well. You have him on your radio show every Saturday. For them to pull the upset, what would have to happen?
Couple things have to happen, and I don't think they can. Number one, Patrick Peterson, I know you've returned 3 punts for touchdowns. Can you do it 2 times in this game? Can't do that. John Skelton, he can't do it. The offense, the offense is limited. It's Larry Fitz and a little Doucette, and there's nothing else going on. It'd have to be defensive scores. And that's possible, but not probable.
Maybe 150 yards from an injured
Well, I don't think
Wells
Philly's going to lose a fourth-quarter lead because it's going to be 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, well, hey, they lost that 20-point lead against San Francisco. It can happen. For more, keep it right here on CBSSports.com. It's 1 p.m. Eastern.
He likes the Cardinals.
No, I do not. Pat Kerwin, and I don't want the John Skelton jersey either. I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care, folks.